This video was brought to you by Primal and JDMbrand.com.
What's up, guys? It's Mike. A little update on our dog Turbo. We took him to the vet today. He got his shots. He's about 11 weeks old. He's humongous, man, you guys. Thank you so much for all the advice you guys gave us about how to take care of him, how to raise him and everything. But he's been doing really well. He knows how to sit. He knows his name. He knows to come here. He knows to, it's really cool. A cool trick that we've been doing is we'll throw his toy and we'll make him wait, and then he'll go grab it after we release him. And then also with his food, he's been really great. So I want to thank all of you guys who gave us advice. And I was kind of curious what kind of dogs you guys have. And sorry, I just got distracted. There's a Integra right next to me. He's like 3-tone paint job. 3-tone. But you know, that year Integra I actually really like. I remember when I was in high school, man, when I saw that one, I so wanted it back in high school. So that was like in the 2000s. And dude, that was like one of my dream cars, was to have like a nice Honda Civic hatchback or even sedan, or a nice Acura Integra with those lights, those 4 round lights, those 2 on each side. I don't know what year it is, probably in the 90s. But that was like my dream car back when I was younger. I wanted like a nice body kit. I wanted like nice rims. Man, I was just, my perception of nice cars were like completely different. I don't know what you guys thought, but like what I like now as an adult and what I liked when I was younger is like completely different. But that car was one of my dream cars, and I remember driving around, and when I saw like a nice Honda Civic, just like, I don't even know what years, I gotta find the years for you guys so I can at least tell you. But when I saw a nice Honda Civic and I saw an old person driving it, I used to say, oh man, that's such a waste, like an old person having that car, I should have it. Oh, I'd put this exhaust on it, I'd put these springs on it. I was so excited when I was younger, and I read a lot of like car magazines, and it was just, man, it was like a different time, I guess. And now with the internet age, we're on the forums more, we can look at each other's cars. It's great, dude. The internet age is great because it gives us a lot of opportunities to look at all these different cool cars. Can you guys hear him back there, Turbo? Yeah. What kind of cars did you guys like when you were in high school? Did it change? Mine completely changed. Although you guys know I mentioned how I loved American cars, but I liked imports a lot in the beginning too, and then in the end I ended up liking American cars just because I love the raw power of it. But the cool thing is now even imports like Subarus, even like a Honda Accords, man, they're freaking fast. So it's not to say that these imports these days aren't as good or as fast as American cars, but sometimes they're a lot faster. Not including like the GTRs and stuff where the price range is way higher, but the imports these days are really fast. But back in the day, the imports used to be really slow because they didn't have a lot of horsepower. They're always under 200, and now you get most Japanese cars over 200 horsepower, and they're all really fast. Like the Subaru is really fast. But when I was younger, I couldn't afford like having a Subaru. Whenever I saw a guy in a Subaru, I always assumed that he was rich. If he was a young man or an older guy, he was rich, or he came from a rich family. And that's kind of the trend back in the day, was people with Evos, with Subarus, anything that's out of the price range of like a Honda Civic, and even a Acura Integra was a little more expensive than the Civics. So when I saw guys in Integras, I always assumed, oh man, these guys are rich, or they came from a rich family, how lucky they are, because I didn't come from a rich family. So I was like, man, I'll never have that car. Yeah, cars are different these days, and I like it. Poor Turbo's back there. You can hear him. He's crying. He likes the car ride to a certain extent, but he likes our other car more because it's a lot quieter. I think the Subaru is a little bit loud, and I tend to not turn on the radio so it doesn't, you know, stir him up too much. But I feel like the exhaust of the car really F's with his ears, and then he gets really antsy and he cries a lot and he drools. I don't know if that's normal for dogs, but I guess when they get nervous they drool a lot and their eyes are huge. But he's doing fine. You know, thank you guys for all the advice and all the cool things you guys told me about dogs and all the support. If you guys haven't followed him yet on Instagram, it's Smurfinwrx. Oh, sorry, that's my Instagram. His is Smurfinpit on Instagram. And also, off topic again, but I started a new series of fail videos, and I know a lot of you guys liked it. And there's a few comments saying that I shouldn't be making fun of these people. And honestly, if we can't laugh at jokes, it's, you know, we're all adults. We gotta laugh at certain jokes. And no matter how much I push on, hey, you know, we gotta respect everyone, but you know, when you see something funny, I'm still gonna laugh, even though it might be kind of sucky for them. But that's where a lot of comedy comes from. That's a lot of where life experience comes from. Because personally, this is how my brain works. I'll give you guys a little peek. When I see someone else make a mistake, I analyze that mistake. I literally replicate that moment in time and put myself in it. Once I put myself in it, I envision what I would do differently. That way I don't make the same mistake. So what I'm trying to say is all these fail videos, I actually watched them because one of my things, I'll tell you guys a secret. One of my things when I was younger, or even kind of now, when I get a new car, brand new car, or even a used car, when I get a new car to my life, I take it out, and if it's raining, it's even better. But I push it in a corner as hard as I can. It doesn't mean it's fast, but if I'm turning a corner, I yank the steering wheel as hard as I can. That way I can experience how it feels to lose control. The reason is, once I lose control one time, I know how to react the second time, and third time, and fourth time. So I can only do that so much without endangering other people's lives, and usually I do it in a very quiet area where there's no one around. So when I watch these videos, I envision how these guys do it, how he entered the corner, why he went out so far, how he entered, where he braked, and then when it was my turn to do it, I envisioned the same corner, and then I apply it to normal daily driving. So these fail videos aren't just to make fun of them, but it's also to analyze and see how these people are acting, how they're driving. Also, you know, it's just honestly some funny stories, like really, you know, you're gonna do this in a parking lot, or you're gonna do this on the street. How crazy can you get? How irresponsible can you get? And it's also funny just to laugh at it because I'm commentating about it. But in reality, it's probably not funny to the person. But you know what's really funny is the cameraman's always laughing, which I think is hilarious because it's usually a friend. Hopefully you guys don't take offense to it. I really like the series because it kind of shows you guys my humor. Because honestly, I tell Iris all the time that my humor is really odd, and sometimes I laugh about things that no one else laughs about. That's just how I am. My humor is just weird. My humor is very weird. So it'll give you guys a glimpse of what I laugh about all the time in my jokes. So hopefully you guys like it. If you guys have any videos you guys want to watch, make sure you just send it to me, or even suggest, say, hey Mike, you know, I do fail videos on this or that. My next fail video will be a certain topic that someone else put in the comments, so I'll make sure I shout them out when we suggest it. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much. Follow Turbo. Follow me on Instagram. And appreciate your support all the time, every time. You guys are freaking awesome. Check out my t-shirts on jdmbrand.com. All right, guys. Later. What's up, guys? It's Mike. We're going to try something different by showing you guys fail videos. I think they're really funny. I found a few that I thought was really funny from a long time ago. Now, if you look real carefully, you can see his friend standing behind